Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the third day of Biden week. This is the third day of election predictions with Joe Biden. I think with the DeSantis and Harris weeks, I'll split it up and do half the week Harris, half the week DeSantis. But I will do, I did that full Trump week. I'll commit to doing the full Biden week. But I will split up the DeSantis and Harris weeks, or I will merge it into one week. But without further ado, let's get right into our Joe Biden versus Josh Hawley election prediction. Josh Hawley, senator from Missouri. Definitely somebody who has continually been outspoken in the Republican, um, you know, sphere. He's called for regulating. The biggest thing is his call for regulating, Twitter and Facebook. He's more of that, I guess, free speech type of person, and when his reaction, I guess, to Trump getting banned from Twitter, that was really what started his really conservative trend. I feel like in the Republican Party, and then Joe Biden, president of the United States, could be the nominee in 2024. However, when you look at that poll of Democrats who want Joe Biden to be the nominee, it's actually only 48% 51% who wanted to be the nominee, so a minority. So, very interesting to look at that stuff, but this is the election prediction between those two. Before I get into this video, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We just hit 440 subscribers. That makes us 10 away from 450, which is a super big milestone. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and consider subscribing. Anyway, let's get right into our safe Biden states. Safe Biden states will be the usual 181 electoral votes. I see Josh Hawley as being a better candidate than Ted Cruz, Rand Paul, and then I see DeSantis being better than Hawley. So it's probably going to get a little progressively better among candidates. But throughout the week, so you may see the elections narrowing up, or maybe even going in favor of Republicans, depending on the candidate. But Josh Hawley, I see better than Ted Cruz, and I see Ted Cruz being better than Rand Paul. So, that's why you saw those electoral counts kind of, I guess, shifting a little bit as the week's been going by. Likely Joe Biden states, this will be the state of Colorado, and he still will win the Northeast by likely margins, Maine at large. New Hampshire, he has that appeal in the Northeast. However, Josh Hawley could do better among suburban women in states like Virginia, Nebraska second, and, New Mexico, I'm going to put it probably in the leans category simply because of that Hispanic bounce back. There has been somewhat of a Hispanic shift to Republicans. Anyway, Josh Hawley, Iowa, Ohio, Texas, Florida, Maine second, all likely Republican states. Texas, 5 to 6 points. Iowa, Ohio, similar margins with Trump and Maine second. And then Florida, you've seen that shift. There has been a significant shift in the Republican support there. Tremendous Hispanic shift to the Republicans. DeSantis, as you look at the majority of party affiliates now identifying as Republicans rather than Democrats. So definitely major swings in Florida. I see it being a likely state for Josh Hawley. 5 to 6 points victory. I mean, you look at those recent polls in 2022 with DeSantis and Rubio against their respective opponents. Definitely seems as if they will be winning by likely margins as well. Lean Joe Biden states, lean Joe Biden will be Virginia, New Mexico, Minnesota as well. When you really look at what happened in 2020, Biden still won by about 7 points then. So big margin. It will narrow up into the lean margins. Biden might end up winning 3 to 4 points, but still a victory nonetheless in Minnesota. So that brings Joe Biden to 225 electoral votes among lean states. Let's include our lean Josh Hawley states. Lean Josh Hawley will be North Carolina and Wisconsin. I think Josh Hawley will be able to win those states by lean margins. I think that Joe Biden, now we'll head into our tilt states, actually, I'll also consider one more lean Josh Hawley state. I'll consider two. It'll be Nevada and Arizona. Hawley will be able to lean in his favor. And then we head into our final things. Biden will tilt Nebraska second in his favor. He'll tilt Georgia in his favor. He'll tilt Michigan in his favor. But I do see differently with Ted Cruz. Really, this is the only state that flips. However, it's a significant flip because it decides the winner. What am I saying? Josh Hawley wins in Pennsylvania against Joe Biden, giving him the election. Very small election victory, 281 to 257. Nonetheless, Josh Hawley goes on to become the next president of the United States, and it really kind of mirrors the polarization in the country at the moment. So that's why you really see that close election. Most of the candidates are going to have close elections. Anyway, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to Let me know what you think of the prediction in the comments below. Stay tuned for more videos. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once more, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.